From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for February 2nd, 2018. Today we're going to be taking a look at the GBPUSD, Great British Pound, versus the US dollar for today's trade analysis. It's important for me to note, in about 45 minutes from the recording of this video, we'll have significant US news, non-farm payrolls, earnings, and unemployment rate for the US popping up at 8:30 Eastern US time. So you definitely want to pay attention to that. It could change everything we're talking about on our analysis, positive or negative for the US dollar. Anyway, here on the GBPUSD daily time frame, we can see it's been in an uptrend, pretty significant uptrend along the black trend line, and really going all the way down to the bottom left-hand side of the chart back in July and August of 2017. We started way down there, and even prior to that, moving higher, reaching resistance highs all the way up here into the upper 142s towards 143. Take a look at the very top of the chart, top right hand side of the chart, the green shaded area. That's probably our most important area that we want to talk about today, right between 142.35, 142.65, because in the past week or so that has held as our resistance. Let's go ahead and zoom it in on this a little bit. And so we can see several days ago, 1, 2, 3 days, hit the green shaded area, reversed, went back down into the 1.4060, even dipping down towards 1.4000 on the lowest low. And then it came right back up in the past 3 days, once again, has been holding resistance 142.35.65. So we know with fact, this isn't anything we can make up here, that the green shaded area, 142.35.65, is resistance. And we know that the market's had a difficult time getting and staying above that green zone. So with that, we also watch for potential signs and evidence of reversal, a lower high, a lower low. That may give us a reason to expect a potential reversal. Really, the only reason we expect continuation is if it breaks through there. We had earlier today, we had some construction PMI data out of the UK, lower than expected. Yesterday, we had some news out of the UK that was, of course, lower than expected, manufacturing PMI. So all that points lower for the GBPUSD. Then we add on to the fact that over the past 2 days, we've had positive data for the US. The question, of course, is how will NFP affect the market? If it's significantly positive, we're right now forecast the employment change is forecast 181,000. If it's significantly higher, let's say 200 or higher, then we may see a positive movement for the US dollar. If unemployment rate drops any from 4.1% down to 4 or even lower than that, then we would look for a significant boost for the US dollar. If earnings are higher, 0.2% is forecast. If it's 0.3 or higher, we would look for a positive movement for the US dollar. If any of that's negative, of course, we would look for a negative movement for the US dollar. But right now, we are having a difficult time breaking through that resistance. And if any of that news is positive today, I suspect we're looking for a bounce off of the green zone and a turn back lower. Maybe a change of the trend, but at least right now, just an intraday bounce back down again, given the fact that we have seen so much resistance into that green zone. So the green zone is the area to watch. Let's go down to the 4-hour time frame, and you can see even what's happened over the past several hours. We had, again, some poor data out of the UK causing the market to fall off a little bit. Nothing too extraordinary since we're waiting on the NFP. So the green zone is the area we want to watch. One of two options is going to happen. It's either going to bounce off, positive news for the US, bounce off, and make some headway lower, or secondary, poor news out of the US, we look for it to break through 42.65 and make its way higher. Right now, obviously, the sellers, the bears, are holding the buyers at bay. We've seen it pull back down a little bit. We're staying underneath the green zone. So for the time being, if we get some positive news for the US, we'll look for short opportunities down to the yellow zone, or even further down towards the 1.4000 level could be a possibility. Any negative sentiment, we potentially look for this to take a run back higher, run at the highest high of 43.20, 43.45, and of course a breakthrough there. We could see a significant move even higher into the 1.44 level. So the green zone is the area to watch. Watch for the news, see if it's positive or negative, and then look for the trade setups to happen right around this green zone for your lowest risk and highest reward for the pound dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.